Oh, you measured the other one up to make sure you get.
Otherwise, what I'm doing is just wasting material.
That's right.
Don't you do the same with plaster?
Yeah. Yep, exactly. Do you use second-hand glass or not really?
No.
Doesn't break proper?
Nah, you can't sell second-hand glass.
You can't put second-hand glass in a window? Why not?
Because second-hand glass, number one, it's
More brittle?
yeah, a lot of them are scratches.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of them you can tell it's imperfect glass. It doesn't pay me going around putting a second-hand bit of glass.
Save money.
And then all of a sudden the person says, you put a bit of second-hand bit of glass, and I have to go around and put it all over again.
Yeah.
People pay for brand new glass. People get brand new glass.
The old glass is nice, with the wavers in it though, isn't it?
Well, the old glass also's got, that's another point too.
A bit of
The old
character.
glass it's drawn glass. And the drawn glass is, it's got waves on it, imperfections. It's not flat and beautiful like this glass is.
Yeah.
And so what happens is that you 225, 340. What happens is that people see the imperfections in the glass, and then they say, you put
Oh yeah. Yeah, good, thanks so much. Thanks.
They said you put rubbish glass.
Yeah.
And then they say,
No pay.
it doesn't pay, it can't go on.
Hey? I like the old stuff, if I had the choice.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, it's serious glass.
Hey? Is it? Ah.
So when they say it's 3 mil, it's 3 mil, but because it's waves, at one end could be 2 mil.
Oh yeah.
So it's thinner. It's also brittle.
Right.
The old glass is a lot more brittle.
Right.
It doesn't break the way you like.
Yeah.
And in fact, the temperature of the weather, being hot and cold, can actually break the glass.
Fair dinkum. I never knew that.
Temperatures can break glass.
Yeah.
So, and plus it doesn't look nice, I don't think, because it's
On a Victorian house it looks, on a nice old house it looks good, I reckon.
oh, look,
No?
I think the aspect where I think people say it looks good, I think is if you're doing LED lights and you have the bubbles in it and you have the handmade glass, which you can see the bubbles and the waves, a lot of people like that. It has character on it, but that's not drawn glass.
No?
That's handmade glass.
Oh, I see.
That's done, blow it, and they mix it all up, and it's got bubbles in it, it's got air in it and whatever, and then so when it comes out, it comes out with a lot of imperfection on it.
I see.
It gives it the character of antique.
Yeah.
But as far as quality of glass, this glass here leaves it hands down.
Right.
I wouldn't put the old stuff. You can, but I won't. I could have put you the old imperfect stuff. It's thinner, brittle, breaks easier. You get a hailstone hits it and they really break. It really breaks now.
Right. I think they're the best type of windows that open out like that, because it gives you a bit of protection from rain.
What's that?
Like that, where they open out. You don't get the airflow through them, but those ones for winders at the bottom they got.
Beautiful, flat, nice.
Right.
But, yeah, thicker than what's been out.
Oh, I see. Oh, well. What is that?
Well, it's 4. Putting 4 in it.
Oh, you're putting the thicker one, are you?
Well, that's what I told you. When I told you I was going to put in this job.
Yeah,
The
hey.
size of that,
Yeah, good.
40.
Yeah, it makes a lot of difference, 1 mil, doesn't it?
Well, it does make the glass a lot stronger.
Yeah. Might withstand the hail.
Oh yeah, you'd be surprised. It is a lot stronger, the glass.
Mm. No, one man, he makes windows and he uses 10 mil.
Well, you can go 10 mil.
You get
Very
better
good.
insulation.
A little bit. I don't think the insulation on that is good. I think the
What's the benefit of having real thick glass then?
well, it is an advantage. All right, I'm not saying it's not. Obviously, a thicker glass,
Can't break it so easy.
Yeah, like from 3 to 4, there's an advantage. Obviously.
Yeah.
Well, where I, as a professional, think it's no disadvantage when we start talking about insulation and things like that. I think it's zero the material and nowhere near as good as lemonade.
Oh, lemonade's the best for insulation, is it?
Oh,
Yeah.
if you understand the principle of sound,
Yeah.
if you understand the principle of how sound works.
Because it's got a layer of silicon in the middle, hasn't it, lemonator?
Well, the best way to describe it is
It's a sandwich.
you get a bulletproof glass.
Yeah.
What's a bulletproof glass? What they do is they stick 5 pieces of glass together, like lemonade.
5.
5.
Oh.
Thick, thinner, 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 thinner.
Alright.
And the idea of it is that when the bullet hits,
Mm.
the first bit of glass, which is the thin one,
Mm.
to break it like a hailstone,
Yeah.
it takes a bit of the energy of the glass.
Oh, I see, right.
And then the glass then has got the power of the bullet is
Gotta go
going
to the
to
next
go
one.
through the next bit of glass,
right.
and the next one to break it.
Right.
It takes a lot of the energy. By the time it's weakened the energy, by the time now it's got to break the third bit of glass, well, it's lost its energy a bit, and then it might break it, but the bullet gets stuck.
Right, I see.
And sound barrier works the same way. The sound barrier works like you've got one bit of glass and you can hear it. But if you put 2-3 bit of timber and a brick wall and you hit it like that, you can't hear it this way because the sound barrier breaks through the first one, and it has difficult for the sound barrier to go through the second one. So lemonade glass has got one bit of glass, a bit of plastic in the middle, another bit of glass. So the sound barrier hits the first one and it breaks it towards the plastic, holds it, and then the other glass. So the lemonade glass is superior than a one piece of 10 mil glass.
Right.
When we're talking about insulation.
What's the other sort of safety glass? There's laminated and
Armoured rubbish.
armoured glass, isn't it?
The armoured plate's rubbish glass.
Is it?
Inferior glass. The armoured is no good. They're
What's another name for the armoured? Is there another name for it?
tempered glass.
Tempered, right, yeah.
It's rubbish glass. Cheap glass. Lemonade, they invented the lemonade,
Yeah.
and then what they wanted to was make a type of glass that's safety for people and cut down the cost.
Right.
But the problem why lemonade's rubbish, that tempered glass is rubbish,
Yeah.
is
Pour it back
because
on. Yep.
the reason why the tempered glass is rubbish is because what happens when you break, you know much about that glass, don't you? What happens when they break the tempered glass?
Goes in all little bits, doesn't it?
Yeah, so what's the good of that? You come home and it's a big hole and people can just walk straight in. And it's not thick, by the way, it's only 4 mil.
Yeah. So the laminated, the laminated won't do that. It's not easy to break.
Oh, lemonade doesn't. Which kind of glass do you rather have? The side glass on the window at your door in the car? You rather have the side one? Go and have a look at it. It's thin and going to break it. Or you rather have the front windscreen?
How you mean it?
Well, the front windscreen's lemonade.
Oh yeah, that's right, yeah.
And the side glass is just a bit of armoured plate.
Oh, I see. Right, I'm with you.
And so what?
But some are tempered glass, so there's front ones, aren't they?
Never.
Never?
Against the law to put tempered. You can't have people going the glass breaking going through the front glass.
Mine all went to little bits. One of it. Oh,
Not the
oh
front
no,
windscreen,
no, it was the back
side.
one. Yeah, it was the back one.
Not
Actually,
the
you're right.
front.
Yeah, it was the back one. You're right.
Front by law has to be laminated, not the
Ah,
I'm afraid
right. Putty.
I'm afraid not the
Right.
not the front.
Right.
Not allowed. Too dangerous for people.
Yeah.
It's against the law. What would happen? You drive in a car, and all of a sudden you can get a stone
Yeah.
that hits the windscreen with laminate. It just breaks it. It just
Yeah.
breaks the skin, a little line like that. You change your windscreen. It
Mm.
breaks the armoured plate glass, and it's glass flying all over your face. Little diamonds everywhere. You finish up killing yourself and everybody who's in front of you. I'm afraid. I'm afraid. Nah. Against the law. Can't have that. Can't have that now.
No.
That's just not allowed. Too dangerous.
Just not cricket, eh?
No. That's what I mean. The serious rubbish glass they put on the side, that template, the real stuff is what they put for fair income jobs, not...
Yeah. That's not bad. One stroke.
Oh, well, you know what I mean.
If you put oil on it, does it help?
Only when I have to soften it. Only when I have to soften it.
Yeah.
It's not bead on the top. I'll have to fill it up with putty.
Yeah, you've done that before.
Just a few times. Won't give any problems to leak this one.
Won't leak?
I don't think so.
Good.
Too well sealed to be leaking.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Very nice. You got a nice finish on that putty.
Oh, well,
I think you'd be a good plasterer.
I'd be terrible saying I'm the apprentice of the years and did a terrible job, wouldn't it? Really. You know what I mean? I go around boasting when I shouldn't be boasting.
Yeah.
So here I am, and say, boy, he's the apprentice of the year, and he couldn't even run putty on the silicon. It was such a straight line. It was an absolute mess, and he's telling me he's this and that. Be a joke, won't it?
Yeah, it would. Yeah, you're right.
It'd be a job if I say, and this is nothing. This is a lead light, and you get to see something.
Yeah.
Nice and big putty too.
Good.
That's
Come on, boys, wake up in there. They'll be asleep in there, those boys.
Yeah, wake up, fellas.
The window's open a bit. Hello, boy. Hi, swag. Ganesh. How do you? Let me see. You on movie? This is John, how do you?
He's seen me before. I tried to wake him up before when I knocked on his door. It was 10 o'clock and he's still, 9:30, 10, and he was still asleep.
These boys sleep all day and eat all night.
Do they really?
Yeah. They start cooking the dinner at 11 o'clock at night. And they eat all night. And then they
really?
sleep all day.
There you go. The only, I won't say people, but the only ones that I know that do that are possums. They're out at night all night and sleep during the day, so
That's right.
could be a couple of possums that live in there now.
Yeah, that's right. Could be. Possums are like you.
Oh, right, yeah. You don't copy them, they copied you, did they?
That's right, see?
Yeah, oh, well,
They invented it first.
there you go.
Okay, very good, that's done.
Baiji, don't go anywhere tonight. We're gonna have night together, right?
Gonna have dinner tonight, huh? 11 o'clock? 11 o'clock, 11:30?
Whenever you want.
Okay, Baji.
Boy, see, I wasn't invited.
If you come around 11, you'll get it too. For sure. Hello.
Bye, Baiji.
Hey, Baji.
I've never tried possum food.
And they cooked a good curry, Adil.
I've never tried possum food. Curry possum food at that.
Yeah, curry chicken last night, Adil cooked. How was the meal?
Curry possum food, eh?
How was it?
Like possum, you don't eat possum.
I see, you act but you don't eat them. Hey, you could be eating them too.
Yeah.
If you eat enough of them, you become like them. Right?
Nice putty job. That quad was taken off. That was putty there. It was slot up in there, but it's been put into. So, very good. Okay, Dil, we'll see you after, okay, mate? Take care.